you have two workers, Arun and Varun. So for both the worker, you have to calculate the total wage here. Half 1 by 2 into hours saved into rate per hour. So this is the total wage calculation formula under Halsey's premium plan. Again, additional 30 minutes is given. So again, additional 30 minutes. So total minutes allowed or the given it is 150 minutes. Hello everyone, welcome to the session. My name is Krupa MD, faculty in the Department of Commerce, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So we are discussing the third unit of cost accounting, that is employee cost. So in the previous sessions we have discussed the various theoretical aspect, that is what is employee cost and various the topics involved in that unit. So in the today's sessions we will be discussing and we will be solving one important topic, that is various incentives system or various methods of calculation of total wage. So now we'll move on to that. So recap. So in the previous sections we have seen what is labor cost and the classifications of employees cost and the various timekeeping, time booking, idle time, overtime, and then the labor turnover, what are its causes, and the remuneration system or the method of wage payment. So in the today's sessions we will be discussing about the important types of incentive system. In that I have taken Halsey's premium plan and Rowan's plans. So this is one of the important topic that you are going to get, or you can expect one question in the semester for either for 10 marks or for 5 marks. That is, you will be expected to solve one problem under both the method, under Halsey's premium plan and under Rowan's plan. So now we'll see that what is Halsey's premium plan. Okay, so this system was introduced by F.A. Halsey, an engineer of America, in 1891. So this Halsey's premium plan, he is an engineer of America. In 1891, he has given his own method of wage calculations. So here main feature of this plan, it is the standard time is fixed for each work. So that means under Halsey's premium plan, one standard time or estimation time it is given for the completion of work. So that means, for example, for the production of 1 unit, what is the time required or time fixed? So that is, we call it as a standard time. So that means for the worker to complete the production of 1 unit of products, so this is the time required. So that is the standard time is fixed for each work. And it guarantees the hourly wage to the worker for the actual time taken. So that means, suppose for 1 unit of production, standard time fixed it is the 5 hours. So this we call it as the standard time. Okay, and then if any particular worker, if we complete that work, that is production of 1 unit, if we complete in the 4 hours, okay, so that means he will get the guaranteed or the time wage for this 4 hours of work. Plus, again what he says, the bonus is paid if the time is saved. That means, see, he has completed this task within 4 hours. So the standard time given it is 5 hours and he completed the work in 4 hours. So here time saved, here it is 1 hour. So he will get the premium or bonus on this time saved, that is 1 hour. So that is what he says. So that means under the Halsey's premium plan, one time wage or the time rate is fixed. Okay, actual hours worked by each employees. For that hourly wage or the time wage he will get. Plus he will get the bonus if we complete the task before the standard time. So that's what he says under the premium Halsey's premium plan. So you have important formula to calculate the total wage here. See the formula, total wage is equal to hours worked, that is the actual hours worked by the employee, into rate per hour, that is the amount or the rate fixed for 1 hour work. So that you need to take. So this one, that is the guaranteed wage or the time wage. So that is fixed, what is the actual hours worked, and into rate per hour. So he will get the time wage or the time or the hours wage, plus he will get the bonus on time saved into rate per hour, that he will get the half of time saved. So that's why we have to take 1/2 or half of time saved into rate per hour. So that means under the Halsey's premium plan, you will calculate the bonus based on half of time saved. So that's why we have taken half 1/2 into hours saved into rate per hour. So this is the total wage calculation formula under Halsey's premium plan. Hope it's clear. So the simple calculation, one, it is the time wage calculation, that is what is the actual hours worked into rate per hour, that you will get the time wage, plus he will get the bonus. So this part, it is the bonus calculation. So how do we calculate the bonus? It is half of the time saved into rate per hour. So you will get the bonus wage. So this is all about the Halsey's premium plan. And then we have another incentive system, that is Rowan's plan. So here this incentive system was introduced by James Rowan of Scotland. Okay, that plan was introduced by James Rowan. So the main feature of this plan, see, under the system, bonus is also paid on the time saved. So here also what it says, first the worker, they will get the time wage. So that is what is the actual hours worked into rate per hour. So that is guaranteed wage, the each workers they will get. Plus he will also get the bonus. But how do you calculate the bonus? That is slight difference we have here. See here, bonus hours are calculated as a proportion of time taken which the time saved based to the time allowed. So the simple thing here, the bonus is calculated based on the proportionate of time saved on your standard time into hours worked into rate per hour. So this is how we calculate the bonus under Rowan's plan. So see the formula here. So the Rowan's wage formula, one, it is, see, total wage is equal to hours worked into rate per hour, that is the guaranteed wage that each workers they will get, plus he will get the bonus. See, how do we calculate the bonus? Hours saved divided by standard time, that is what he says. The bonus, it is calculated as the proportionate of hours saved by standard time into hours worked into rate per hour. So if you do that, you will get the bonus of that worker. So this is the two plans where we have to solve the problems, that is where we have to calculate the total wage of the workers. So in the examinations, one question they will ask in that you will be calculating the total wage under the Halsey's plan as well as under the Rowan's plan. So both the methods you can expect for the 10 or either 10 or 5 marks. Now we will move on to one illustration. So illustration number 1. So see the question, calculate the total remunerations payable. Total remunerations payable means you need to calculate the total wages. So here total remuneration, it is nothing but total wages payable under Halsey's premium plan and under Rowan's plans. That means under both the incentive system you need to calculate the total wages. So here you have given the information. The standard time given, it is the 48 hours. So that is the time allowed for the workers to complete the task. So here standard time fixed, it is the 48 hours. Okay. So next you have the time taken, that is 42 hours. So time taken means what? What is the time actually worked, or employees, what is the time they have taken to finish that work or that task. So this is 42 hours. So this is the hours worked by each employees. And then it is the time rate 60 rupees per hour, that is rate per hour. So that means the time rate or the wage rate fixed per hour of work, it is 60. So by this information you have to calculate the total wage of a worker. Okay. So first we will see the solutions part. What are the informations are given here. Here in the questions you have given with one standard time, right. Here standard time given no in the question. So that is 48 hours. 48 hours. And then you have hours worked. Hours worked, see that is in the question, it is 42 hours. Okay. So as per your formula you have standard time and actual time or hours worked. So now you need to calculate what is time saved. So time saved, see the factory or the organization, they have fixed 48 hours as a standard time. That means before 48 hours they have to finish the task, and actual hours taken by the employee, it is 42 hours. So then what is the time saved here? So 48 minus 42 hours, so it is 6 hours, it is the time saved, right. So they have given 48 hours to complete the task, they have completed in 42 hours. So the remaining 6 hours, it is the time saved. And then one more thing it is given in a question, that is the rate per hours. So in the questions rate per hour, it is rupees 60. So now you have all the informations. So now you can apply the formula here. So first we will calculate under all these informations you have now. First we will calculate under Halsey's plan. Halsey's premium plan. So under this, what is the formula here we have? Say under Halsey's plan, your total wage formula, it is hours worked, right, hours worked by each employee into rate per hour, right. So this is the guaranteed wage he will get. So that is what is the hours he is worked, based on that he will get a rate per hour also. So that he will be getting the guaranteed wage, plus he will get the bonus on time saved, right. Here bonus how we calculate, it is half of, that is 1/2 into hours saved or time saved into rate per hour, rate per hour. So this is the formula under Halsey's premium plan. So first we will write the formula, and now we will each one by one we will write. So here what is the hours worked? So that you have written here, hours worked, it is 42 hours into what is the rate per hour? See here, rate per hour, it is 60. This is one section of, that is the guaranteed wage, plus he will get the bonus on hours saved. Those, so that means half or 1/2 into time saved of hours or hours saved, we have calculated here, that is 6 hours. So half of 6 into rate per hour, that is 60, right. So now you can simplify that, that is 2520 plus, say this one, half of 6 into 60. So if you simplify that you will get, so it is 180. So that means your total wage under Halsey's plan, total wage under Halsey's plan 2520 plus bonus 180, that is 2700. So this is the total wage under Halsey's premium plan. In the same informations, now we will apply the Rowan's plan here. Okay, so next under the Rowan's plan, what is the total wage formula? your total wage is equal to hours worked into rate per hour. Rate per hour. This is the guaranteed wage or the time wage calculation. Plus you will give the bonus on, so that bonus we will calculate on hours saved divided by standard time. So here bonus, it is calculated on the proportionate of hours saved and standard time into hours worked into rate per hour. Rate per hour. So this is the bonus calculation here. So now we will apply here. What is the hours worked? So hours worked here, it is 42 into rate per hour. So rate per hour, it is given in a question, it has 60. So this is a time wage, plus you have to calculate the bonus. So for that bonus, first you will take the hours or the hours saved, that is 6 hours divided by standard time given, it is 48 hours into hours worked 42 hours into rate per hour, it is 60. Right. So now you can simplify that. So 42 into 60, it is 2520 plus here bonus 6 into 42 into 60 by 48. So if you simplify that, your bonus will be, so it is 315. So total wage under Rowan's plan, it is 2520 plus 315, that is 2835. So this is the total wage calculations under Rowan's plan. So this is all about how we are going to solve the problem, or we will calculate the total wage here. So the same type we will see the another problem or the another illustration number 2. See here the thing, it is in the previous illustrations 1, you had one worker information, so you have calculated the total wage under both the plan. So in the second illustration here, you have 2 workers, Arun and Varun. So for both the worker, you have to calculate the total wage here. See, in the semester examination, you will have 1 5-mark questions, that is usually 1 worker they will ask. That's how we are solved with the previous question. Sometimes for the 10 marks, this type of questions they will be asking, like for both the worker you need to calculate the total wage. So that we will see here. From the following information, calculate the earnings and earnings per hour under the Halsey's plan and also under the Rowan's plan. Okay, for question, total wage usually for under both the plans you have to calculate, under Halsey's and also under the Rowan's plan. So here name of the worker, it is Arun and Varun. For both the worker you have to calculate the total wage. And time taken, that is the hours worked by these 2 workers, it is Arun 72 hours, Varun 68 hours. So that is the actual hours worked by the employees. And then see, standard time allowed for the job is 80 hours. So here standard time fixed for both the worker, it is 80 hours. For both Arun, it is 80 hours, and standard time for Varun, it is 80 hours. And then you have the hourly rate, it is rupees 25. So now for both the worker, we will calculate the wage here. First, when you solve the questions or when you go for the solution, you write the formulas under both the method, under what is Halsey's and what is under Rowan's. See, under Halsey's plan, your formula it is hours worked into rate per hour plus half of time saved, that is hours saved, into rate per hour. Alright. So this is under Halsey's plan. And then again we will write what is under Rowan's plan. So Rowan's plan, again hours worked into rate per hour plus you will calculate the bonus based on the proportionate of hours saved divided by standard time into hours worked into rate per hour, right. So first when the two workers information is given, at a single statement you can calculate the total wage. For that you write both the plants. So now we will calculate. See here you have both the workers, right. Better it is that we can draw one statement or we can solve it in the column wise. See here we can write particulars. Then we have worker, name it is Varun, and we have another worker, so name it is Varun. For Arun and Varun here we will calculate like this. If you do like this means your times will be saved and it is easy to calculate also. So now in the questions what are the information is given, so that we will write first. See in the questions they have given the standard time. Right. See in your question you have the name of the worker Arun and Varun. Here standard time allowed for the job it is 80 hours. So that means for both the worker it is 80 hours. And then you need what is the hours worked. Hours worked by both the worker. See here hours worked or the time taken in hours, that is 72 hours and 68 hours. So that we will write here. So the hours worked it is 72 hours by Arun and 68 hours by Varun. So now you have the standard time and time taken. So now you can calculate what is time saved or hours saved, right. So now you can calculate. How do we calculate? What is the standard time, that is 80 hours minus what is the actual hours taken, it is 72 hours. That means Arun, he has completed the work in 72 hours, but the time given it is 80 hours, he has completed in 72 hours. So the time saved here it is 8 hours, right. In the same way we will calculate for Varun also. See standard time given it is 80 hours, but he completed the work in 68 hours. So what is the difference here we have? That is the 12 hours. So this is the time saved. So then we need what is the rate per hour, right. We need rate per hour. See in your question hourly rate it is 25. So here rate per hour for both the worker it is 25. That one will write here 25. See you got all the informations now, right. You have what is hours worked, you have what is time saved and you have what is the rate. Now simply you will apply it in the formula. See in the beginning only you have written the formula. So here again you no need to write the formula, you will directly apply all the values here. So under Halsey your total wage is, see what is hours worked by, this is for Arun and this is for Varun. Okay. So 72 hours worked by Arun and the per unit or the per hour rate, see per hour rate it is for both the worker it is 25. So 25 plus bonus it is half of time saved. So see the time saved for Arun it is 8 hours. 8 hours into rate it is 25, right. Again you can calculate for the Varun also here. See for the Varun hours taken it is 68 hours. 68 hours into time rate it is same for both 25 plus again bonus it is half of time saved. So what is the time saved for him? Here it is 12 hours. So 12 into 25 it is the per hour rate. Now simplify this one, 72 into 25. So here it is 1800 plus you calculate the bonus here, that is half of hour saved 8 into 25. So that will be So 100 will be the bonus. So your total wage under Halsey's plan for Arun, it is 1900. In the same way we will calculate here also 68 into 25. So that is 1700 plus half of 12 hours saved into 25. So that will give you, it is 150. Right. So the total wage for Arun 1700 plus 150, it is 1850. So this is the under Halsey's plan is done. Again now we will calculate under Rowan's plan. Rowan's plan. So what is the formula here, Rowan's plan? First you will take the hours worked, everything here only you have. So hours worked, it is 72 hours. So into rate per hour it is 25. Right. Plus bonus you will say calculate based on the proportionate of hours saved. See, hours saved it is 8 hours and the standard time given it is 80 hours into hours worked again 72 into rate per hour it is 25. Right. See here under Rowan's plan you will calculate the bonus based on the proportionate of, this is hours saved, this is standard time into what is hours worked into rate per hour. So here 72 into 25, 1800, this is the time wage he will get. And bonus again you have to calculate here. So that is 8 into 72 into 25 divided by 80. So here bonus he will get, it is 180. Right. So 1800 plus 180, 1980. So this is the total wage he will get under Rowan's plan. Again in the same way we will calculate for the Varun also. See their hours worked, this is same, 68 into 25, that is same, only the bonus calculation is different. So the bonus calculations you will take hours saved 12 divided by standard time it is 80 into hours worked by him it is 68 into rate per hour it is 25. So now 68 into 25, 1700 plus, here you have to calculate that one. So that is 12 time saved into hours worked it is 68 into 25 rate per hour divided by 80. So your bonus here it is 255. So 1700 plus 255. So the total wage is equal to 1955. So this is the calculation of total wage under both the plan when two workers are given. So instead of calculating separately, you can make this column for each worker and here only you can calculate. So it will be a time saving also and it will be a easy also. So this usually they will ask for the 10 marks section. And then we will move on to the next question. So we have illustration 3, here everything is the same, one slight changes you have here. So now we will see that. See, calculate the earnings of a worker under Halsey's plan and under Rowan's plan. So here hourly rate of wages guaranteed it is 3 per hour, that is the rate per hour given, that is rupees 3. And standard time for the producing 1 dozen article is 3 hours. So that means the standard time given here for the production of 1 dozen article, it is 3 hours. Okay. So the factory or the business or the organizations, they have fixed the standard time for the worker. If he produces 1 dozen of article, the standard time required it is 3 hours. So then say actual time taken by the worker to produce 20 dozen of article, it is 48 hours. So one difference we have here, the standard time it is not given directly. So that means for the production of 1 dozen, the standard time required it is 3 hours, right. So how many dozen the worker he has produced? He has produced 20 dozen article. For that what will be the standard time required. So, cross multiplications you need to do. So, that is a one small changes that we have here, right. Rest of all things it is same. So, the rate per hour is 3 and the hours worked it is 48 hours, standard time that we need to calculate here. So, now we will see the solution. See, first we will take the standard time, so that I will show you how we calculate. See, for the production of 1 dozen, time required is 3 hours. So, here worker he has produced 20 dozen of articles. What is the time requirement? Cross multiplications you have to do. So, that is 20 into like this, cross multiplications you have to do 20 into 3 divided by 1. So, it is 60 by 1. So, total 60 hours is the standard time. So, here for the production of 1 dozen of article, the time fixed it is 3 hours. If the worker is producing 20 dozen of article, what is the time requirement? Cross multiplications that we are doing here. So, that means 20 into 3 divided by 1. So, the standard time fixed or standard time given it is 60 hours. And then second one you need hours worked. See, hours worked it is given 48 hours. So, the hours given 48 hours, then you can easily calculate what is hours saved. Hours saved, that is standard hours 60 and actual time taken, that is 48 hours. So, the time saved here it is 12 hours. Again you have the rate per hour also. So, rate per hour it is rupees 3. So, now you have all these 3. So, now you can apply the formula here. So, that means under Halsey's plan, so your total wage is equal to hours worked, here it is 48 hours into rate per hour fixed it is 3, okay, plus bonus you are calculating on half of, that is 1 by 2 into time saved or hours saved, here it is 12 hours, 12 into rate per hour it is 3, right. So, now you can calculate 48 into 3, here it is 144 plus half of 12 into 3. So, that is, so here it is 18. 18 is the bonus. So, the total wage here it is 144 plus 18, it is 162. Under Halsey's plan your total wage it is 162. So, now we will calculate under Rowan's plan. So, under Rowan's plan your total wage is equal to hours worked. Hours worked it is 48 hours into rate per hour it is 3. So, plus your bonus you will calculate on based on proportionate of hours saved, that is 12, and divided by standard time, that is 60, into hours worked is 48 into rate per hour it is 3. So, based on that you will calculate the bonus. So, here 48 into 3 as it is 144 plus here bonus you need to calculate here, that is 12 into 48 into 3 divided by 60. So, your bonus here it is 28.8. So, plus your time wage that is 144. So, it is 172.8 is the total wage. 172.8 is the total wage under Rowan's plan. So, this is how we are going to solve the problem here. All the things are same, only it is the calculation slight differences you have in the standard time here. In the next questions here again you have one more changes, same type of changes here. We will see that. See, from the following calculate the total wages earned under Halsey's plan and under Rowan's plan for both the workers. So, here given for worker A and B. So, that means for both the workers you have to calculate the total wage under Halsey's and under Rowan's plan. see here, basic wage rate per hour given, it is 20. So that is the hour rate or the rate per hour, it is 20. And unit produced by A, it is 2400 units, and by B it is 2600 units. That means for both worker A and B, what is the total number of unit produced? It is given. A it is 2400, B it is 2600. And then see what is the time taken for the production of those unit. See for A, for the production of 2400 unit, he has taken 50 hours of work, okay, and for B he has taken 60 hours to produce total 2600 unit. And then see time allowed. So the time allowed, it is nothing but your standard time given, okay. Standard time given for 100 unit, it is 2 hours 30 minutes is fixed. So that means for the production of 100 unit, the time given or the standard time fixed, here it is 2 hours 30 minutes. So this is the standard time fixed. That means for the production of 2400 and 2600, what is the total standard time needed? That you have to calculate first, and then you can calculate the total wages here, right. So that we'll see. So now, so we'll see here. See, you have the both the workers. Formula you already know. I am not going to write it here because under Halsey's and Rowan's, what is the formula? After solving these three problems, you might have learned. So now, before we go for calculating the total wage, we'll calculate what is the standard time required for both the worker here. See, the standard time calculation. Standard time fixed, it is for 100 unit, it is 2 hours 30 minutes is needed, right. So first we'll see about A, okay. Worker A, see for 100 unit, 2 hours 30 minutes, here you cannot take 2 hours 30 minutes because here the additional 30 minutes is given. So that is why this whole thing we will convert into the minutes here. So that means 2 hours 30 minutes means what is the total minutes involved here? 2 hours means 60 plus 60 minutes, total it is 120 minutes is given. Again additional 30 minutes is given. So again additional 30 minutes. So total minutes allowed or the given it is 150 minutes. So first, because we have this additional 30 minutes, the whole thing will convert into the minutes so that it will be easy to calculate the standard time. So for 100 units, total minutes requirement it is 150 minutes, right. So now we are calculating for A. So what is the total unit produced by A? See, A, he has produced 2400 units. So that means for 2400 unit, how much it is the requirement. So that again you have to do the cross multiplication. So if you do that, that is 2400 into 150 minutes divided by 100 unit. So you will get how much? 3600 minutes. Okay, total minutes required is 3600. So that you can easily convert into the hours. So 3600 minutes divided by 60 minute, you will get the hours. Okay, so 3600 minutes divided by 60 minutes, it is 60 hours. This is for worker A. Understood? So now in the same way we will calculate for B also. Again for the B, for the production of 100 unit, time fixed is 2 hours 30 minutes. You understood, right, why we are taking it as a 150 minutes? Because you can't take it as here like 2.3, we cannot take like that. So because of that we are converting this whole into the total minutes. So 2 hours 30 minutes, right. So that means 60 minutes plus 60 minutes, 2 hours total 120 minutes, additional 30 minutes, that is the 150 minutes. right. So, for 100 units it is 150 minutes, and what is the time and what is the unit produced by worker B? It is 2600. That means for 2600 unit, what is the minutes requirement? Again cross multiplications, that is 2600 unit into 150 divided by 100. So, it is 3900 minutes divided by 60 minutes. So, you will get the standard time hours, or standard time in hours you will get. So, that is 3900 by 60, it is standard time, it is 65 hours. Understood? This is the one important calculations we have in this question. So, now you have the standard time, you can easily calculate the wage here. So, as usual you can draw these two columns for both worker A and B. This is for A, this is for B. So, first under Halsey's plan. Halsey's plan. So, what is the standard time? Standard time given for A, it is 60 hours. B we have calculated, that is 65 hours. And then hours worked. See, what is the hours worked? Time taken, A it is 50, B it is 60. So, it is 50, B it is 60 hours. And then what is the time saved? 60 minus 50, it is 10 hours. Then 65 minus 60, it is 5 hours, right. And then you need rate per hour. See, the rate per hour, it is 20. So, it is rupees 20 rate. So, the total wage is equal to hours worked 50 into rate per hour, it is 20, plus your bonus, that is half of time saved. So, time saved here it is 10 into rate per hour, it is 20. So, here 50 into 20, 1000 plus 1 into 10 into 20 by 2. So, that is 100. So, that means total wage under for the Halsey's, for A it is 1100. In the same way you will calculate for B also. See here, time worked it is 60 hours into it is 20 plus half of time saved. Time saved here it is 5 into rate per hour, it is 20. So, this will be the 60 into 20, 1200 plus half of 5 into 20 by 2. So, bonus will be the 50. So, then total wage it is 1250. So, this is under Halsey's plan. So, Halsey's plan is done. Next we need to calculate under Rowan's plan. So, how do we calculate under Rowan's plan? See, first we will take as it is hours worked into rate per hour, okay, plus your bonus, that is based on time saved, that is 10 hours, based on standard time it is 60 into hours worked, it is 50 into rate per hour, it is 20. Okay. So, 50 into 20, it is 1000. Again plus bonus we will calculate here 10 into 50 into 20 by 60. So, that is 166.67. Okay. So, the total wage under Halsey's plan 1166.67. So, this is for worker A. And then for B, again hours worked it is 60 into rate for hour it is 20 plus bonus you will calculate based on hours saved 5 divided by your standard time, it is 65 into hours worked, it is 60 into rate per hour, it is 20. So, that means 60 into 20, 1200 plus bonus here 5 into 60 into 20 by 65. So, that is 92.3. So, your total wage 1292.3. This is the total wage calculations under Rowan's plan. So I hope it's clear how do we calculate the standard time and the total wages here. All the calculation is same, only the standard time, when it is not given directly, you have to apply this, or you have to calculate and you will apply the formula here. So this is all whatever the problems we have seen today, that is the 4 problems that is asked in the previous year's question papers or in the Mysuru University examination. So I hope it's all you all understood how we have solved the problem, and in the next sessions we have another methods of incentive system, that is under the differential piece rate system. We are going to solve the problem under Taylor's differential piece rate system. So this is all about the today's section, and we will meet in the next session. Thank you.